You can literally see the moment it happened. That comment keeps popping up under the same interview. Different people, different years, but everyone says the same thing. They're watching for that exact second where Harrison Ford realizes this isn't going to be the usual soul-crushing press junket. For the next few minutes, one of the most notoriously grumpy guys in Hollywood actually looks like he's having a good time. This wasn't meant to be a big deal. It was just another stop on a Blade Runner 2049 press tour, the kind where actors sit in hotel rooms for 10 hours straight, repeating the same stories over and over. 5 years later, Harrison and Alison met up again, and it wasn't just a let's recreate the viral moment vibe. It felt like they were picking up a conversation they started years ago. And here's the kicker. Rumor has it that for that reunion, Harrison was the one who specifically asked for her. So what actually happened in that room? Because the whole thing starts with Alison Hammond admitting she hasn't seen the movie.
That's so cool that you did that. Yeah. Are you a fan of the original?
Never seen it.
Not exactly what you'd expect at a Blade Runner interview. Any other actor might have politely smiled and switched into autopilot. Instead, the whole energy in the room shifts.
Come back.
They're joking. They're talking about drinking.
Help yourselves. I notice there's nothing left for me.
Cheers, Ryan.
Ryan Gosling is losing it in the background, and before long they're barely talking about Blade Runner at all.
Wait a second.
And
Can I
creating
just go back and
natural
talk about...
elements. Sorry,
Is this a bad time for you?
yeah, just
Beautiful day, huh?
Thank you.
Most interviews have an invisible script. Everyone knows where the conversation is supposed to go. This one seems to lose the script almost immediately, and Harrison doesn't try to drag it back. He just goes with it.
How much?
Show me the money!
People aren't watching this because of Alison's journalism. They're watching because they want to see Harrison Ford relax. And once you start reading the comments, you realize they're all describing the same thing. They talk about him opening up, they talk about him relaxing, they talk about the exact moment he realizes this isn't another stop on a press tour. Nobody is discussing Alison's questions. They're discussing Harrison's reaction to them. Now, obviously, comments aren't proof. People project things onto celebrities all the time. But when thousands of people independently walk away with the same impression, it's hard to ignore, especially because the story didn't end there. 5 years later, Harrison and Alison sat down together again. And what's interesting isn't that the reunion is funnier than the original, it's that it feels familiar. Almost immediately, they're referencing the first interview.
Now, last time we met, well, frankly, we should be ashamed of ourselves.
The old jokes come back. The old stories come back. It doesn't feel like two people trying to recreate a viral moment. It feels like two people continuing a conversation. And that's exactly why the story about Harrison requesting Alison spread so quickly. By that point, people already thought they had seen something unusual. Not just a celebrity laughing, a celebrity genuinely enjoying the person sitting across from him. Taken on their own, none of these things prove very much. A funny interview, a comment section, a reunion. But together they start looking less like a coincidence. There's one Harrison Ford quote that explains this whole thing better than anything else. When people asked why he always seems so difficult in interviews, he gave a surprisingly simple answer. He said he had an abhorrence of boring situations. And that's the whole mystery, right? Maybe Harrison Ford doesn't hate interviews. Maybe he just hates being bored. Because if you look back at that original conversation, nobody seems completely sure what's going to happen next. Not Alison, not Ryan, not even Harrison. And maybe that's why people are still talking about it years later. Alison didn't win him over by being a great interviewer. She won him over by making him forget he was at work.
A lot of whiskey.
That was not me. You started it.
I did start it.
I remember
but you
this
finished
very
it.
well. I remember. But it's
You
not going to
finished
happen
it.
again. It's not going to happen again.